Hello, viewers. Today is Saturday, September 28th, 2024. I'm here to share my thoughts and opinions on the US presidential elections 2024. Today, I would like to share my thoughts on where we are on the Electoral College count as of today. This is just based on all the polling that we have received in the last week or so, and also some of the internals from those polling, as well as the news from the ground reports from the print media and the print reporters on where exactly each one of those battleground states stand as things stand right now. So I'm going to share my electoral college count for both parties based on my opinion. And I'm going to first share the map representation of the electoral college, and then I will also share the numerical representation of the electoral college in this program. So as you could see, this is the map representation of the electoral college as things stand right now. If you could see the Republican states that Donald Trump is going to win is represented in the red color, and the states that Kamala Harris is going to win is represented on the blue color. And if you look at the state of Nebraska, Nebraska has got 5 electoral college votes, but I have allocated only 4 to Donald Trump because I strongly believe that Kamala Harris is going to win the 2nd congressional district in Nebraska. So she will get that one electoral college vote from the state of Nebraska. So again, similarly, in the state of Maine, there are 4 electoral college votes. I've given only 3 electoral college votes to Kamala Harris because Donald Trump is going to win the 2nd congressional district in the state of Maine. And so he will pick up 1 electoral college vote from the state of Maine. Then if you look at the battleground states, I have given the traditional Republican state of Arizona to Donald Trump, and I have also given again the traditional battleground state of Georgia. That is the state that Republicans win most of the times, and last time was one exception that when Joe Biden won that by around 10,000 odd votes. Similarly, I've given um, the state of North Carolina to Donald Trump because this is a state that Republicans at the presidential level they keep winning, except for one time when Barack Obama carried that state. So I've given Georgia, North Carolina, and Arizona, and these are definitely traditional Republican states where the Republican presidential candidates are most likely to win. Then from a Kamala Harris Democratic perspective, I have given the battleground state of Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Nevada to Kamala Harris. Again, these are traditionally um, Democratic states where the Democratic presidential candidates have won repeatedly. In fact, John Kerry won against George W. Bush in Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin. So these are traditionally strong Democratic states. So I've given those states over to Kamala Harris based on the recent polling, as well as some inherent strength that the Democrats have in these 3 states. And Nevada, as usual, is again one of the stronghold of the Democratic Party. They keep winning the state of Nevada on the presidential level, even though they don't win by a large margin. But as things stand right now, it looks like Kamala Harris will pick up the state of Nevada as per the polling right now as of today. So this is a map as of now. And let me go to the pictorial numerical representation of this map. So if you look at the Republican states, generally the Republicans will win these 24 states without any problem. Any Republican should be able to win these states. That amounts to around 218 electoral college votes. Then I've given this battleground state of Arizona, Georgia, North Carolina, and the main 2nd congressional district. So that If we add all of this together, Donald Trump gets 262 electoral college votes. Then if you look at it from the Democratic side, these are the 20 states that any Democrat is supposed to win at a presidential level. That totals to around 225 electoral college votes. Then I have given the state of Michigan, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Nevada, and the Nebraska second congressional district over to Kamala Harris. So if we add all of this together, she gets an electoral college count of 276, thereby winning the presidential election by a very narrow margin. But this is again the status as of today, from my opinion. And still, it's a very close race. But if elections are held today or tomorrow, I can say that Kamala Harris will become the president of the United States. But here, there might be a lot of questions in terms of from the Republican side. The Trump supporters might say that they have a very good chance in Pennsylvania and Wisconsin. That is true. But as things stand right now, they are not doing that well in those two states as well as in Michigan. But things could change. Trump should be visiting Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Michigan more frequently from now on, it looks like, based on his schedule. And they will try to narrow this gap that they have on those three states. And then also from the Democrat side, the Democratic supporters might say that Georgia and North Carolina is definitely in play, and Kamala Harris is going to win either one or even both states. Again, it's quite possible, but everything depends on the voter turnout model in Georgia. If Kamala Harris can get a lot of African American women to come and vote, newer voters to come and vote, she has a chance in Georgia, and she has also a chance in North Carolina. But as things stand right now, I don't see her winning Georgia and North Carolina as of today. Then let's look at some of the, the states that Democrats have been targeting. In terms of Florida, they think that it will get closer. I don't see that happening in this election cycle. They're also talking about Texas. Again, I don't see that happening in this election cycle. So, and then there are some who think that Iowa is in play as well, based on one poll from Des Moines Register. But still, I think it's going to be very difficult for Democrats to win Iowa or Florida or even Texas, for that matter. Then from the Republican side, they always keep talking about how because of their victory in Virginia, the governor's race, they think that they have a chance in Virginia. I don't think that that's going to happen either. And then they always make a play in the state of Minnesota, but with Tim Walz as the VP candidate for Kamala Harris, I don't see that happening either. So based on all the data from the polls, all the internals from the polls, internal data from the polls, and the ground report from the print reporters and others, it looks like this will be the state as of today. And it looks like Kamala Harris will win if there is an election today or tomorrow. But things obviously could change, as you guys all know. So that's it from me today. I'll come back with a different program tomorrow. Till then, take care.